Hey, what's up? Serpentine19 here with this week's weekly update number 65. This week's news features Archeage closed beta next week, Firefall finally releasing this month, and Transformers universe now in open beta. Archeage has finally let it be known when eager players can begin expecting access to the MMORPG. July 17th is when the first of many closed beta events will begin. The first will last until July 21st. This also makes the game a little bit more accessible compared to the alpha stages' $150 entry fee. If you want earlier access to the game, you can buy a Founders Pack with a 4-day head start for $50 minimum. Don't let these prices confuse you though, as Archeage is a completely free-to-play game. Swordsman has entered open beta, allowing players to start their journey in the popular Wuxia world in MMORPG form. Become master of one of 10 fighting styles and take part in massive PvP battles. Swordsman is a free-to-play game that can be downloaded from their official site, and while you're downloading you can head on over to their YouTube channel to find out more about the character classes and the world in general. The MMO FPS Firefall will finally be leaving open beta phase and officially releasing on July 29th. After nearly 4 years of development since the first gameplay reveal and 1 year in open beta, Firefall will not only be releasing, but will be receiving a major game update. Included in the update is 75 to 80 new creatures and non-playing characters, 20 player boss fights, and open world PvP. Firefall is a free-to-play title, and the open beta phase has officially ended in preparation for the release. Third-person shooter Hazard Ops will be entering open beta on July 16th. Early access into the game will be granted to Founders Pack purchasers, with some packs already allowing access into the game. During the open beta, multiple new maps, weapons and game modes will be added. You'll be able to take on mutants, zombies, robots and even dinosaurs as you play a 21st century monster hunter. 8 co-op and multiplayer game modes will be available across 12 different maps. Transformers Universe, a browser-based massively online tactical action game, has officially entered open beta. Autobot or Decepticon, pick a side and battle it out in a third-person mech shootout. Mark Geherd announced, and I quote, that he was delighted to be opening our game to the public, a game we believe is worthy to be Jagex' second massively multiplayer online game, the first being RuneScape. I'd suggest downloading the client-based version of the game, as the browser version is still heavily in development. 4X fantasy strategy game Endless Legend is now available on Steam Early Access, with additional features from previous alpha testing. 2 new factions, multiplayer modes, and more are available to experience in the beta. Endless Legend creates beautiful landscapes in a hexagonal pattern with varying heights and a multitude of environments. Currently available on Steam for $31.50 or your regional equivalent. 2D real-time strategy / artillery game Cannon Brawl is now available to buy on Steam Early Access for $14.99 or your regional equivalent. Cannon Brawl has a ton of content with nightmare modes, puzzle levels, new buildings and pilots, and multiplayer maps that will all be available to play during the beta. That's it for this week's weekly update. Like, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.